Hello, just so you know, if you stand at the back, this is kind of all you get. Wait. Stefano, front and center for me, buddy. Bring over the jacket. Come on. Great. No, it's good, man. Go for as tight as you want. We're in Melbourne now. They're a sadistic bunch of lovely people. That's why I love coming back. I do it up nice and tight. As I was saying, guys, I've been doing this around the world for about 8.5 years. In that time, I've been to 17 different countries. I can currently speak 3 different languages. English, American, and Australian. Which is really just English, but a whole lot quicker. Now, while traveling around the world, it does get quite lonely on the road. I do travel by myself most of the time. To make it sound like I've got friends, I've actually named this strap. It's not as sad as it sounds, but it is pretty close. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my right-hand man. Right-hand man. It's my favourite joke in the show. This is my right-hand man. This is Jeffrey. Now, how you going back there? You good? Alright, cool. Just like my Stefano, just like my ex-girlfriend, you and Jeffrey are going to go behind my back. Really? If you laughed at the behind my back joke, you're a horrible person. But it does mean you're in the right audience. We're just gathering together to laugh at my misfortunes. This one you pull nice and tight for me, Stefano. This one you pull as tight as you think is funny. Okay, it's got a twisted sense of humour. Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, alright, this is going to be a fun show. I wonder if they'll let me on the plane in a straitjacket. So I don't know if I'm getting out. Stefano's mean. Alright, Stefano, when you happy there? Good work. Okay, this is going to be a fun show. Stefano, can I get you to grab the chain for me, just where that little golden padlock is? You're just going to hold that up for me. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've said earlier, there is a few more kids here now. It is a big part of my show to get a kid out here, make them feel amazing, and give them a prize. If there is any kids that want to help out with the show, hands up now, you can jump on in. If not, we'll continue the show with that one. It's perfectly fine. And now that the option has closed, the kid wins $10 for doing absolutely nothing. Alright, Stefano, let's get you to hang that chain over my neck for me. Yep, just so the golden padlock hangs at the back there. Making sure the golden padlock is aiming down towards my tailbone, not up into my neck.
Where all the wine is.
Brilliant, awesome. Now, Stefano, I'm going to get you to grab a chain, okay? Just pick one side. That side, fair enough. Standing in that front corner over there for me, Stefano, taking the chain with you. Fair enough. No. Inside the rope line. Inside the rope line? Yeah, it's just the insurance thing, yeah? Alright, I'm going to get my leg up and over the chain. I like how some of you laughed at that, like he's got insurance. I do! It's car insurance, I don't think it'll help, but I've got one. Hello, just so you know, if you stand at the back, this is kind of all you get. I told you yesterday, Mum, that's creepy. If you're fine with it, I'm fine with it, just letting you know. Alright, Stefano, standing right there for me, and to get you to gather the chain up. So stand where you are, pull the chain to you. Yep, pull the chain to you, nice big loops, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, stop there. We don't want to pull tight just yet. We will pull tight in a moment, but for right now, if you pull tight now, we're going to show the boys and girls how a chainsaw works, okay? So for right now, just hold it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm looking around, I can see quite a lot of us have still got our arms crossed. I'm not going to lie, I do feel like you're mocking me. If you cut with your arms crossed, you're going to dislocate your elbows, pinch your nipples, and shudder your shoulders. The only thing worse than clapping with your arms folded is, of course, men, hands out the pockets before you clap, okay? Trust me, look at what I do for a living. I know a thing or two about crushed nuts. Now, our buddy over here in the black t-shirt and the khaki pants, what's your name, sir? Pardon? So I've got someone clapping and cheering for your name. It means I can't hear it. What was it, sorry? Ben, can I just get you to come and grab the other chain for me, man? Thank you so much. Just grab the other chain for me. And I'm going to double check because my hearing's horrible. It was Ben, yes? Ladies and gentlemen, look, it's Ben! That's actually pretty good. Alright, I'm going to get my leg up and over this chain, Ben. Now, Ben, Stefano, you can pull nice and tight. Pull nice and tight, nice and tight. Ben, you can pull nice and tight. A little bit tighter, Ben. A little bit tighter, Ben. Brilliant. A lot tighter, Stefano. A little bit tighter. A little bit tighter, Stefano. Alright, a little bit tighter, Stefano. Alright, let's see how that feels. Okay, not too bad. Oh, the lady left. Never mind. Alright, no, what's going to happen, guys? I'm going to turn away from you guys one at a time, okay? When I turn away from you, I'll get you to pull a little bit tighter. Yeah? When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. We're going to try and keep the meat and the veg on the same plate today, yeah? Yeah, you laugh. The kids didn't get that, okay? If the kids got that part, it's not my fault. We'll start with you, Stefano. When I ask, just a little bit tighter for me, man. A little bit tighter, Stefano. Brilliant, thank you. Awesome. Ben, when I ask, okay, buddy? Hello. This part of the show is kind of weird with eye contact. I'm sorry. A little bit tighter, Ben. Perfect, thank you. Okay. Before I go any further, I just want to get one thing straight. Buddy over here, the kid. Can I just get you to shut your eyes for a second? Thank you. Awesome. You can open your eyes now, buddy. The first kid to ever actually shut your eyes for that joke. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, although that was important, totally not what I meant by get something straight. What I really want to let you all know is this. After 8.5 years, a little bit tighter there, Stefano. A little bit tighter. Perfect. After 8.5 years of doing this around the world, I find an empty piece of pavement. I throw out my rope. I throw out my chain. I throw out what is left of my dignity, in the hopes of building a small audience like yourselves, making you laugh, making you smile by any means necessary. That being said, what you're watching right now is what I do for a living. It's the same reaction I got from my parents. Stunned silence, followed by nervous laughter. To be quite honest, guys, this is my job. I love what I do, and I know that I'm lucky to get to do it. It might not look like luck to you, getting tied up by strangers in the sun, but I do enjoy my job, yeah? At the end of the show, I take a bow, I hold out my hat. If you've had fun, if I make you laugh, make you smile, or just show you something weird today, all I ask is you come forward, shake my hand, and say thank you. Above all else, it is one of the most important things to me at the end of the show. If you can afford it, please support it. Help to keep street theatre alive and help to keep me where I belong. Tied up, in a straight jacket on the streets. If you can afford it, please support it. If you can't, at least enjoy it. Money or not, stick around. Let's try and have a party, yeah? Alright guys, keep it nice and tight, a little bit tighter. A little bit tighter, guys, a little bit tighter. And you guys are going to stand directly in front of me, okay? So you're going to stand pretty much either side of that hat there. Yep, just standing either side of the hat. You might need to come a little bit closer to me. So a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Now keep it nice and tight then. So standing, yeah. Basically you just need to be as far away from me as I am from you. Awesome. Now keep it nice and tight. Normally that'd be where Kevin stood, but if you saw the last show, we all know what happened to Kevin. Alright, now you guys are going to cross over. One goes under, one goes over. Ben, keep it tight, okay buddy? From now on, keep it tight at all times. If you let it go loose, it ruins the whole show, because it's really easy for me. Let it go loose, go for it. After what Stefano did with the jacket, I could use a helping hand. Keep it nice and tight for me, boys. Alright, Ben wants to be on the bottom, good to know. Make your way around the back. Round the back, round the back. So keep walking, Ben. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Stefano, when you get to the back, remember it's nice to take turns on top. This time Stefano goes under, Ben goes over. Alright, brilliant. Cool, now come back around the front. Back around the front, back around the front. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. When you get to the front, just standing right there for me, boys. One last thing, ladies and gentlemen, I only use 3 volunteers in my show, yeah? Today, we've got Ben, we've got Stefano. None of the kids wanted to come forwards, because the kids here are smart. So today, we only have the 2 volunteers. What that means for you guys is that unless you are already out here, you are safe for the rest of the show, yeah? I'm not going to pick on you, I'm not going to use you in the show in any way, shape or form. That being said, I do need to quickly ask 2 things. I've been doing this for a long time. I know from this point on, the crowd builds quite quickly. Something about getting tied up in chains next to a waterway tends to attract an audience. Right? That being said, I don't want to block off the footpath too much. Guys on this side, if you want to watch the show, if I can get you guys to squeeze in just a little bit for me, just up to kind of where the pinkish tiles stop. That way it makes it a whole lot safer for me, and you guys get a much better view. There's plenty of shade if you want to come in, guys. I'm not going to pick on you in any way, yeah? Guys along the front, just squeezing in just a little bit. We're just not allowed to block off that back passage. Yeah, if you've ever had a blocked back passage, you'll understand why I'm so anal about this. Squeezing right on in, guys. Keep going. So you guys can keep going now. Over, under, over, under, over, under. Keeping it nice and tight at all times. Nice and tight, nice and tight. Awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the escape you're hopefully about to see today, I have to say hopefully since the last show, hopefully about to see today, was made famous by the late great Harry Houdini. Now keep it tight boys, keep it tight. Now he could do this in just under 4 minutes. Today for your entertainment I'll be attempting to beat my own personal record, which currently sits at just a little under. Oh guys, stop. I'm wearing a straight jacket. Not a chastity belt. Let's work on the up around the arms. Okay, boys, keep going. Working your way up and around the arms. As I was saying, guys, today I will be attempting to beat my own personal record, which after 8.5, up. I'll do it myself. Perfect. Now you go under bend. That'll lift Stefano's up to around the arms. Perfect. As I was saying, guys, I've been doing this around the world for a very long time. My current record sits at a very impressive, after 8.5 years on the streets, remember, Houdini himself took nearly 4 minutes. I'm very proud to say that my record sits at just a little under 3.5 hours. Well, it's hard. Why do you think they put me on set earlier today? Keep going, guys. Why'd you stop? Why do you have both chains, Stefano? Stop being greedy. You right? Oh, was there a knot in the chain? Sorry. Back around again, Ben. So that chain should cross over at the back, yeah? You guys can just swap chains now, yeah? Swap chains. So Stefano's got one, Ben's got one. Awesome. Now what's going to happen? On the count of 3, not on the count of 2, not whenever the hell you feel like it, Stefano. On the count of 3, you just lift up your sunnies for a second. Whoa. There's a sadistic twinkle in your eye that I didn't see before. Alright, count of 3, you guys pull as hard as you can, getting rid of any slack left in this chain. And on the count of 3, Kevin's going to bring us the padlock. I see an issue with the problem. Alright, one very quickly. Ben, can I just get you to hold both chains for a second, just so they don't unravel? Stefano, can you just go and grab the padlock for me? Thank you very much. As you bring the whole hat and everything over here for me, man. Just bring everything over here for me. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you don't seem to talk much, so we just put the tape down there. Brilliant. You're going to need the padlock, by the way. Yeah. Alright, what's going to happen? So you can hold onto your chain again, Stefano. Count of 3, you guys pull as hard as you can and go get any time. I'm not going anywhere. How you doing? Yeah, 2 grown men in Melbourne. You think they would know how to work a padlock? Alright, so okay. Normally it moves more than that. I'm in trouble. One last thing. Can I just get you to just take the hat down off the box for me there, Stefano? Just place it on the ground just here for me. Brilliant. You're just going to take the key. You're going to fold it up nice and small. Nice and small. Yep, once you have it small, I just need you to... That's not what I asked, is it? This is what happens if you skip rehearsal, Stefano. Grab the key out. Fold it up nice and neatly. Fold it up, scrunch it up, scrunch it up, scrunch it up, fold it up, scrunch it up, hurry up, fold it up, scrunch it up. Once you've got it nice and small, I just need you to swallow it. What? It's funny to pick on him. Alright, now you got it nice and small, man. Just chuck it inside the hat for me. You were right the first time, I'm sorry. Now, Stefano, can I just get you to stand over by the speaker for me? Ben, I'm just going to get you to stand here for me, man. I'll be with you guys in just a moment. Oh, you're lucky today, Ben. Normally when we have a kid out here, there's one more joke I do, which would be really embarrassing for you. But luckily we don't have a kid today, so you're safe. Normally I would have Ben dig around in my pockets for that money I promised the kid. It's hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up very quickly to the end of the show, yeah? The number one question that I get asked at the end of each and every show is why? Why do I do this? Why did I decide to travel the world making myself look like a giant baked potato for random strangers on the street? It's a good question. My mum asks it often. I'm going to take 20 seconds to briefly introduce myself. At the end of that 20 seconds, this show gets weird. I twerk my way around the stage. I reenact The Little Mermaid, followed by a live human birth. Yeah, it gets weird. But for right now, guys, the reason I do this is simple. I'm just going to quickly jump up here. Well, the reason I do this, guys, all I want you to go... Can I just get you guys to take a short look around you? Half an hour ago, this was an empty piece of pavement. Half an hour ago, most of us wouldn't have looked each other in the eyes, let alone stood or sat shoulder to shoulder with complete strangers, laughing and having fun. But look at us now. From where I'm standing, we're an amazing thing. Thank you, buddy. We're a multicultural, multinational crowd of people from many different religions, many different skin types, many different social and cultural backgrounds, standing together, having fun together. In a world as scary as ours can get right now, I don't care that I look like an idiot. I don't care that you're laughing at me, because you're standing and laughing and judging me together. And that is why I do this. I don't know how to fix the problems of the world, but I know how to do this. And I believe if I come out here, build a crowd like you guys each and every day, that I have made a difference. Thank you so much for stopping and watching, Melbourne. Have a good day, have a good life, and I hope you enjoy the weirdest 5 minutes that I can come up with. Thank you very much, Melbourne. I know you don't like this bit. Trust me, I don't like this bit either. But if I don't do this bit, I can't pay my bills or feed my family. I have a wife back home in Adelaide and 6 kids all around the world. My wife hates that joke. At the end of the show, guys, I take a bow, I hold out my hat. If you've had fun, if I make you laugh, make you smile, show you something weird today, come forward, shake my hand, say thank you. If you can afford it, please support it. Chuck whatever you can afford into the hat for the fun we've shared. I really don't care what you throw in the hat, that is completely up to you. All I ask is that you please remember to fold it up first. If you honestly don't know how much to give a street performer, that's fine. Ask me. I am really happy to tell you some brilliant numbers. Seriously, guys, I'm not going to go on about the jokes. This has been a weird show today. Straight up, I honestly believe 2019, my show, sword swallowing, escapology, knife juggling, building a crowd of you guys out here on the streets. I think, especially in the sun, I think I deserve a beer. Anywhere in South Bank, Melbourne, a pint of beer will cost you somewhere around $20. It's actually not far off from being true these days. $10 in the hat lets me know that you've had fun, lets me know that I've done a good job. I do honestly believe $10 is fair. It's what the kid gets each and every show. Yeah? If you're here with a group or a family, 20 in the hat is a massive compliment to me, massive compliment to the show. If you can afford more, give more. It might not break the bank for you, but I guarantee it makes the world to me. If you can't afford a 20 or a 10, a fiver. If you honestly do not have any money today, that's fine. Please don't just run off like those guys did as soon as I mentioned the money, yeah? Stick around, come forward, shake my hand. And then I'll give you the PayPal password. You can send it to me electronically. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. Thank you so much, guys. As I said, money or not, stick around, have fun. I can't do this without an audience. I tried once, the police came. But then I had an audience, ironically. Yeah. But I really can't do this without my volunteers today. Stefano, Ben, you guys done an absolutely wonderful job out here. But most importantly, you two came out here, so no one else had to. And I think that alone is worth a massive round of applause. Thank you so much, boys. Oh, come on, that could have been you! Awesome, you guys can head back to your families if they're still there. That's how I got the 6 kids. I don't know what they were thinking. Right, ladies and gentlemen, at the start of all this, I told you that Harry Houdini, the guy who invented the trick, could do this in just under, wait for it, could do this trick in just under 4 minutes. What I didn't tell you is that he did it behind a curtain. Now the reason for the curtain is he grew up in a time where being a gentleman was very important. In front of thousands of men, women and children, this might have been considered slightly inappropriate. The reason that I do it like this out here on the streets is just because it makes people smile. If you've smiled, I've done my job. If you've laughed, I've done it well. If you haven't smiled or laughed yet, that guy at the back looking really confused. Hello. Just give me 5 more minutes, mate. I promise it gets weirder from here. There we go. Ending the show. Impersonation of a mermaid, followed by a live human birth. Impersonation. You guys did a bloody good job. I have to jump down today, sorry. Impersonation of a mermaid, followed by a live human. But kids, this is actually the world's coolest dance move. This is what they're doing in the clubs. This is what cool looks like. I'm cool. I'm stuck. Okay, we have to move into power twerking. Buddy, take a good hard look at me. Stay in school. Go to university. I'm a grown man, power twerking his way into pretending to be a mermaid. Go to university. Get a degree in psychology. I did. Look what I can do. Here we go. Wait for it. I forgot that the Kevin part of the show tends to loosen the chains. Here we go. Ah! Sorry. Michael Jackson part of the show. Awesome. All right, wait for it. Wait for it. Kids, look. It's a mermaid. Okay. No, I'm going to end the show. Live impersonation of a human birth. Now I try to make this part of the show as realistic as possible. With that in mind, there will be chain and leather flying around, just like a real human birth. Now, as I said, it is quite violent, so kids, please don't run through the show. If you run through the show and get hit in the head with a chain, it's not as much fun as 50 Shades of Grey made it sound. If you laughed, you've read it. Good work, Ben. Because it is quite violent, I'm just going to get a small child to help me. I'm totally joking, man. Come on. So, can I just get you to grab the microphone off my head for me? Pull the whole thing off. The whole thing off. The big button on the back. Just that for me. I'll come back and grab it in a second. And here we go. Ending the show. Impersonation of a live human birth. As realistic as Sorry, I'm going to get back to the middle. Sorry. A jump, it's quicker. Oh, here we go. Live human birth. As realistic as possible. Obviously, there's some limitations. Here we go. Here comes the baby. That's the dad. It's the first time, Dad. No one warned him. Oh, here we go. Here comes the baby. Here comes the baby. You buggers. Here comes the... There we go. Here comes the baby. Here comes the... Stefano! You did a really good job today. I just want to say thank you. You bugger. Here we go. And the chain is gone! Gone! Wait. At this point in each and every show, you start to notice people, like those guys at the back, those family there, and my mum, running away without at least saying thank you. I go inside my straitjacket. If I come out and you're all gone again, it's like my 21st. It really does break my heart. If I come out, you're all still here. Together we made the world a little bit brighter. You guys are absolutely wonderful. This last song is for you guys.
Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down and back the rock. Work your hair away. Dancing's for another day. Let the flowers play. We're go-go and every mover.
One, two, three, one.
Worries for another day. Let the music play.
Down and Fraggle Rock.
1 second. Wait. Nobody bloody move. Sorry, I'm from Adelaide. Old habits die hard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name is Malachi. This is my heart. This is what I do. To make the world smile by any means necessary. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Count of 3. If you had fun, count of 3. Give me some love. Then come forwards and give me some love. 1, 2, 3! Thank you so much, guys. The next set is here.